Good Monday morning, Monday, the last day of June 2025 at 6:18 a.m. Yes, and it's a breezy morning, wind out of the east. It says moderate. Moderate means it'll blow, it'll turn your car over. Okay, I mean when they say moderate winds here in this part of New Mexico, yeah, get ready. But be that as it may, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It is right now, and right now went right on by. So, yeah, also, never worry about what you cannot change, really. And if you think about it, that does make sense, doesn't it? I mean, if you can't do a dadgum thing about it, why sit and ponder it or worry about it? But enough said. Yeah, for your viewing pleasure today, I got something. I'm trying to think what it is. I think it's got something to do with camping. I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah, got that done. I got my breakfast up here, got my gang over here and up there. Those three guys right there, Popeye Olive Oil and whatever his name is, Mr. Bill, they won't stay over there. They fall off. So I just put them up there, and we'll see how that works. But anyway, uh, William Bingham says it's Shore, Shore. He got it. He got it. Is a pretty sight for the dollars. I remember that stream and sight well. Oh well, home might be calling. You think? Yeah, it did. It did call me back. But I'm looking at some options. You know, I might do some camping because see, they came out with a new program in New Mexico for New Mexico residents. I'm a New Mexico resident, and yeah, for veterans, for the Texas, or excuse me, the New Mexico State Parks has a new program for veterans. And so, yeah, I'm going to take advantage of that and see how it works. And if it works like they says it does, if it works like they say it will, then yeah, it's a hell of a deal, and I'll probably take advantage of it. What happened to my computer? Oh, there it is. Yo, does crazy stuff. But anyway, yeah, we might. I got that mini dish on order, be here in here in the next 10 days, and yeah, we're gonna kind of. I'm just trying to figure out something to do to stay busy. You know what I mean? And all you older guys know what I'm talking about. Uh, Al Fur, thumbs up to you. Uh, Deb Melton, working here in Colorado. Hope you enjoyed the rest of your Sunday afternoon. I did. Yeah, I did. I was doing a test on a live stream because I was doing it on my laptop, and but I had reduced the uh, resolution to 360p to see if I can conserve data because on the mini dish, the Starlink mini dish, for $50 you get 50 gigabytes, and then it's of course $1 a gigabyte if you go over that, and you can set it up so that it'll automatically add data as you use it, and I'll probably set that up. But I'm figuring out ways to conserve data. I mean, I've set up YouTube on the lowest setting. I can't even tell the difference. You know what I mean? And the same way on the laptop. It's crazy. But anyway, thank you, Deb. This is Althea McWaters. Goat Hill looks an attractive little place to stay. It is. It is. As long as it's not really well. Actually, that is the peak season, and there wasn't anybody there. And there's a couple of reasons. One is there's only like 6 campsites. Number one, and it's not well known. I mean, it's so easy to pass it. You come around a curve, there's a sign, and it's right there. So it's very easy to pass it, and you can't make reservations, so a lot of people skip that. RV Camping Man says you'll enjoy your new Starlink Mini, Rusty. It uses a lot less power, 25 watts, a lot less hassle, no router. It has only one power cable. If you go 50 gigabytes, it's only $1 a gig additional. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The current dish I have is, it's like this long, you know what I mean, and about this wide. and the mini dish is almost the size of a sheet of paper. 8.5 by 11. That's about the dimensions of it. So yeah, it'll fit just about anywhere. And yeah, it's got a built-in router and all that stuff. Yeah, it's no, it's really neat. Got a 50-foot cable, and it's got you plug it into 110. Of course, I'll plug it into when I'm traveling. I'll plug it into my power block, and yeah, and the neat thing about it, you can use it anywhere. People mount them on the roofs of cars and put them on the dashboard. Just so they got a view of the sky, and they work. Do I need that feature? Not really. I don't plan on driving down the highway watching movies. But anyway, the Dogman Chronicle, the secret is out. Yeah, the test. Yeah, that I had that set up, I thought, so that it wouldn't be visible to anyone. And then I was going to check to see how much data it used. But anyway, Jeff Sales says, hello, hello, testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's what it was supposed to be. This is little rusty. Jaggers Campground is charging $30 to dump even if you have camp there. I would not go either. Yeah, but apparently what happened there, and the reason that campsite was vacant, was because there was a group that had reserved all the sites. It's an equestrian campground, Rob Jaggers Campground near Carrizozo, New Mexico, Fort Stanton, and they bring their horses there and ride the trails. Well, then there was a fire, and so they just canceled all their reservations, and so when I got there a few days after the fire, it was totally vacant, and that's just freaky, man. Anyway, I thought it was. Anyway, Bob Rund, Rusty, looks like you testing the beer before testing the stream. Yeah, I was. I was testing both. Darlene Huth, probably because of flood warnings in Ruidoso, people don't know area. Yeah, well, it was actually some other reason, but yeah, thank you. I got a lot of comments on the test live stream. You know, this is FNLN. This is just a test of the Rusty alert system. This is only a test. Cute. Sunny side got a heart. 10 little Indians testing 1, 2, 3. Well, it was supposed to be a test. Silver Turtle looks great. You look 10 years younger at the slower speed. Well, maybe I ought to slow it down some more. Snowy Bells, howdy Rusty, love it, so funny. 1, 2, 3 testing. Terry Murphy says 380 is not very good, but okay. Yeah, well, it saves a lot of data. I mean, that's the deal. I want to cut down my data usage, and also it's easier. It uploads quicker. If you have it on the lowest setting. See, the downside of it is on my phones, like I'm using right now to do this video, the lowest setting you can put them on, the pixels, is 1080p. And that's like full FH, full high definition. Yeah, and sometimes it can take a long time to upload them. I was looking for a phone that I could do 380 on, or whatever, or 720 or whatever they call it, and you can't find them. they're all very old. Anyway, this is Simoran Man. Campers are probably camping in the free area across the street since the rates are cheaper. Actually, there was no one in the boondocking area either, the one right across the road. Trail Land, would you live in Cuesta, New Mexico? Why or why not? I'd live in Cuesta. Well, I would live in Cuesta because it's a pretty place, and it's certainly a small town, and I like both of those things. And it's near Taos and Red River, got some beautiful places to travel to, but the winters would be very tough. The winters would be cold. That would be the why not. Debbie Weckler passed the test. Yeah, test. Dan Davis says, shh. Yeah, it was a test. William Bingham, if this is a secret, it must be a division of the federal government. Isn't that the truth? Yeah, the federal government has more leaks than a bucket with holes in it. Stephen Greco, good test, thank you. James Micken, I love the weather vids. Thanks, Rusty. Cheers, mate. Yeah, that's on the Virga thing, the dry storm. Yeah, we've got We had a little weather day before yesterday in the evening. I'm going to say weather, it rained, you know. And this is WP Wood on the test. We have to update both our Chromebooks every week. Well, my Chromebook, it does the automatic updates, and so that's fine. Steve, just curious, how many acres is your place in Carrizozo? It's 3 acres. Charlie B, it's a secret. Yeah, really. Lawrence Cutting, test works okay. A little background noise, but still okay. Well, that background noise was the water coolers. Yeah, because I had one of them on. James Micken, nice looking place, clean and well maintained. Cheers, mate. Yeah, that was on Rob Jagger's campground. We'll do 2 or 3 more and we'll shut her down. This is Steve's World. I thought I thought you sold the place already. It's hard to keep up. Yeah, it is. I got a frog in my throat or something. Sylvia Figueroa, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. Margaret, very nice area. Interesting. Anyway, 2 more right here. We'll make it 3. Althea, working in New Zealand. Well, good luck, Althea. This is TIMP. Nobody told me there would be a test. Sherry McKinstry. Okay, test seems good. It just kept raining here. But anyway, guys, from Carrizozo, New Mexico, Zozo, on a Monday morning, the last day of June 2025. Thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos if you're going to buy something from Amazon. Thank you. And then what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and all that stuff. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deep, breathe out slowly, relieves stress, lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Yes. Do it several times a day. And then what else? Stretch, swivel, walk, pedal, exercise your body once or twice every single day. Why? Well, you'll feel better immediately and you may live longer because of that, healthier because of that one thing. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. Enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on. Adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until the next video. And on we go, guys. The adventure never ends. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.